Hello, everyone.
Adam, Adam, give me that control.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm gonna usurp the controller by using keyboard controls.
In the last episode. Oh no, we're going back.
We beat the first circle of worlds. So yeah, you do have to do a second visit to Traverse Town.
Oh, okay.
You remember this part?
No, not really.
Do you remember the horrible boss you have to do here?
Oh, there's a horrible boss I have to do here? Okay, let's
Not that bad. It just feels weird and even a little lazy, but whatever.
I was just trying to get up,
You want to equip your new Keyblade?
yeah, what button?
It's that one, and then main menu.
Why is that the case? Why is it called
Because
that?
you might want to drop instead, or you could drop right here.
They give you so many options to drop.
Dude, drop. You can drop in the middle of combat. It's weird to see a Kingdom Hearts game give you an option in combat.
What do we got? What do we got? What do we
Still
got?
gotta get Prism Windmill.
Yeah, we have like a lot of abilities already, so it's like not totally required. But I normally give that one to Sora because I think I like having at least like one light elemented thing on him because like it works.
Yeah, it is light elemented. Yeah.
Because like it's kind of like his character. Strike Raid and
Strike Raid and Circle Raid.
yeah, in case I just want to bash.
You don't
things.
have a cure spell.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what I was gonna do. Yeah, Strike and Circle Raid, so I can hit enemies no matter what.
And also the new Keyblade.
Correct. So correct, bestie. One brings down magic. I'd be keeping the Guardian Bell. I like my magic attacks.
Wait, it gives you less reality shifts? What? This is straight up bad. Like, it's...
You know, I'm keeping my Guardian Bell for Quasimodo. Okay,
Alright.
let's go to...
Visit the world.
We're not diving again. I already got
I'll probably
a gold.
dive again later to get the Keyblade for everything, for all of it.
I think I got a gold rank for the first dive here. Hashtag good at hashtag gaming.
Back in Traverse Town.
That line implies they don't know where they're going when they leave the world map.
Just blackout. If you ever just start driving and then suddenly you're at work.
You know you can wait on the ground.
I forget everything. I'm like, oh, I'm driving to work. That's
I just like that line.
What do you mean now? You're the one who said you were waiting.
back to these bozos.
Learning more into Neku every day. But listen, I'm glad you two showed up
You
because
too? Does that mean Riku's here?
yes.
No.
You and he are still a world apart. He didn't seem especially worried though. He knows he'll find you.
Yeah.
Just look at Neku. He and the others all found their game partners.
Oh, they're back home safe now?
Oh no. Oh
Remember
no.
what I told you.
Where does this take place in the Tawui timeline?
I don't know.
And the
Because I don't know Final Fantasy, I don't know Tawui, I only know Kingdom Hearts and Disney.
found refuge in this world. And
What's the next game franchise they're gonna shove in?
I always thought Chrono Trigger rep would be kind of cool. I doubt they'd ever do that though.
to win the
Because they'd have to recreate the Toriyama art style in Kingdom Hearts, which I think would just look really weird.
Like half of the things don't
I mean,
already
but,
look
like this is the
very
game
weird.
with Tron Legacy in it, so who knows?
Oh, Disney has recently been doing a lot more stuff with anime, so I'm wondering if the next Kingdom Hearts game they're going to be doing that.
They do have Studio Ghibli.
They dub Studio Ghibli, they
Dub
don't own
Studio
it,
Ghibli.
but it's like they have Twisted Wonderland. I went on a rant about that one a few episodes ago, I think. I think they've recently released a new Phoenix project to Disney Plus.
Isn't Phoenix that like shovelware company from back in the day?
Osamu Tezuka,
Oh,
you know, Godfather of manga.
when I hear when I hear Phoenix in games, the first thing that comes to mind is Snow White and the Seven Clever Boys
No, it's Phoenix, the classic work by Osamu Tezuka.
and Dalmatians 3.
His magnum opus.
Even when it might seem like he's not.
They have like the Star Wars anime on Disney Plus.
Hey, Star Wars is gonna be in 4. Like, there's no way it's not.
I don't want the Star Wars fans to come close to me, Adam.
I want to see how stupid Star Wars is gonna be in the series.
But what Star Wars like era are they gonna go with? Or like thing? I don't know.
They'll probably stick with 4.
Neku and his partner are pinned
I see.
down in the Fountain Plaza.
But they're gonna somehow find a way to like put. I haven't seen a Star Wars movie ever. Ignore everything I'm saying.
We should let's play Lego Star Wars.
I
We should play this. We should let's play a Lego game. Like,
should we play the The Jurassic Park one that made me like throw up because they did the stupidest thing I could imagine with the camera.
When the camera needs to refocus on a player, it expands out of one player
Oh, the
and then
dress.
inclines into the next one. Oh, the Thunder App, yeah.
I was thinking about using this one too. I've used that one a few times.
Thunder App is fun. Although it like really requires you to go hard in with Thunder abilities, so if you're not, then it's what's the point?
The point is just having it on your team because 3 meters don't make much of a difference.
It does look cool. No, the abilities make a big difference. I kind of based my team around the abilities.
Base mine on the thing that I wanted.
I think there's only like 2 unused abilities, or like ones that are kind of useless because they're stacked one more than your max stack can be. Nice.
Oh, it's a pig.
I think he was just walking around.
I think that Sora. I think that was against the Geneva Convention. Where are you?
You know, you can. Have you ever seen that Twitter account like, "Can you break the Geneva Convention"?
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts 2 got an entry. Do you want to know? Do you want to guess what it is?
Oh no, which one?
It's the Chicken Little summon because you're enlisting a minor in combat.
Isn't Sora? Hey yo, isn't Sora?
Sora's a kid too.
So considered like all the games.
I love how specific that is, though. It's Chicken Little is the Geneva Convention.
You play as a child. Sora is like 15 or something.
You don't talk about Sora's age. No one knows. The room I fought Riku's boss in, you can actually enter yourself, and there are chests there, but I've already gotten them. That's kind of cool. There's a link portal spawns in there.
It's a Mogwai.
Moogle.
Mogwai.
Moogles.
Mogwai.
Boggle.
Bringle.
Good use of that.
You see, sometimes the button mashing to get strategy. Little Mephistos! Hi girl, how you doing? Speaking of, she leveled up.
Oh god, everything went up there.
Making my team buff. Get destroyed. God, I can't wait to go to Fantasia. I guess we're doing that. Yeah, they really turned up like the bloom for everything in this game, huh?
Put the camera directly at the shop behind you. Like the sign. Like, look how bright that is. I
Yeah,
can't
look
even
at
read
these.
it. Like, what does that even read?
Shop?
I read it as Dosh.
Dosh. So they sell food. They got Dosh.
I was gonna make a DOS joke, but okay.
I'm running here. Gotta get
Keep
through-
on running.
Keep on flowing. Oh, it's that one. And that one.
This is starting to wear me down. Can we get a timeout?
Oh, Spelican or whatever.
Yeah, this guy. This is Sora's hardest boss. Not the one in this world, but the Symphony of Sorcery one.
Oh no, she's
The
drowning!
legs!
She's drowning!
Take it from here. No. I don't need your help. Of course you do. Where are your Dream Eaters? How else can you fight? I don't need them anymore. Oh,
It didn't fit into the world. To Wooby.
Make it out of the game? Who's gonna help her?
I saw like one video essay on Wooby once and I remember nothing about it.
You win. I'll let you do the sweating.
I love when I see like fans for other things get excited. Like, heck yeah, you're so excited. I never understand that, but good for you. Like, there's plenty of things I get excited about. With like, with like, they're not my things.
I think you're almost able to use Comet again. Oh!
That for a bit.
Oh, now you save it. Oh, you've been nixed! Or whatever the status is called. Now you can't use commands. You can't use links either? Oh, no, yeah, you can.
So it's a good time to use this then.
Yeah, that is a good time to use that. I don't think the status is called nixed. That's just, oh, God! I just played other games with similar effects that call it that, so it's a cool word for a status ailment.
Put my fist go back on.
Sliding
Sidewinder.
Sidewinder. That's your, like, extra dash ability.
Don't force me immediately into a thing. Let me shake up my command deck a little. Come on, guys, it's just me.
Prepare and retry the cutscene.
I'm Shiki. Nice to meet you. Neku told me all about you.
Cool. But you should have seen him. He looked everywhere for you. Hey, Sora. What? Why? You said you need her. That's a good thing.
Sora doesn't understand romance.
Doesn't understand what having a crush on someone is.
It's like, what was it I was saying in Birth by
the
Sleep?
most asexual video game.
Like, something about this universe feels very ace-coded to me.
Just a very arrow ace.
I'm sorry, is this a bad time? The
Quad.
that Dream Eater we're after has retreated to the other imagining of this world.
Other imagining?
Other imagining.
Yes.
Don't call it that.
But we'll just run ourselves in circles at this rate.
This crumpled receipt I'm gonna show him on the trash can.
And then we can finish it.
Trap it where?
The 3rd district.
Okay. Joshua,
Yes,
Oh.
Neku?
tell me, are we really gonna make it home?
But Neku, I thought you couldn't afford to lose. Give up on yourself, and you give up on the world.
Right. So I'll see you there?
On all the polygons on that shoulder. Very sharp. I do love the art style of Tawui. Like, every time I look at it, it's like, that's a cool looking game.
Yeah.
Love an angular character.
It's you that's turning into Sora.
Huh?
And like the massive bobblehead and tiny bodies. But not pushing it to the point
No,
of
no, I
chibi.
mean he's strong like Sora. Show that street corner who's boss.
you have to set up dominance. It's not you, it's...
Sliding sidewinder.
Is that just something you put
It
under-
links to the air slide. Yep. So now if you use, you can use dash immediately after a dash to make a very funny pose and go even farther. You have to hit it again. Oh. Am I confusing of another move, or are you doing it wrong?
I think I did it right, but I'll try it again. Once I kill all these fish.
Oh, there's Minnie again.
Lucifer,
That can blind you, I think.
Lucifer, you're so cool. Something you never say to the actual Lucifer. Biggest dork in the planet. So jump.
Hold on.
Fear at something. You see, I'm not messing it up.
What's going on? Hold on, how does this work again? Oh,
Oh, it's done. Okay.
it's that.
There we
Okay.
go.
That's a cool move, actually. Okay, I confused with another thing Sora got.
Oh, we're going to the post office, guys! Let me get Mephistopheles in here.
You can do this from the main screen.
Yeah, but I don't like that. I do it my way, Adam. Who do I want to swap out? I love Kale. I love you so much. But I think I gotta let the Solo Stars crew together. Alright, Lucifer and Mephistopheles, get along! The building painted like a letter. Just gotta know I'm here.
I still can't go over how creepy those eyes are.
People with blue eyes. Where are we going?
You can always look at the map.
Yeah, we do have that, don't we?
It's on the east side. Your character is facing. Oh, yeah, more to your right.
Playing the, or I just finished the DLC, the first DLC for the new Pokemon. I did something sacrilege. I got rid of Smoliv.
Oh, jeez.
And
Smoliv is like your favorite Pokemon ever.
Oh, she's not my favorite Pokemon. She was just, I loved her a whole bunch.
Oh, the Chef Karu, that's a new enemy.
But even more sacrilege is I replaced her with a legendary.
Yeah.
I don't really do that often in Pokemon games, but like, I love Ogre Pond, guys. She's just a weird girl. I couldn't not use Ogre Pawn.
See, if you just go straight up this wall right
Okay,
here,
guys, it's
you
time
should-
to do this.
You can see it south on the map. Right there. Nice.
That was the best way to do it. Oh, hey!
Nice! Thunder is broken in this series.
I love when the moves make a circle around you. Hi, gang. Squad. On the funny platform. You put me on the funny platform. Oh no!
You're heading to the 3rd district.
Right now I'm killing a bunch of giraffes.
I don't think you're gonna have time to beat the boss. God, this is a cool enemy.
And the Dream Eaters are always the coolest thing. Oh no. Oh, I wasn't
You're
frozen.
stunned. Oh!
I love it when the giraffes get the zoomies.
That is like their hardest attack to dodge because it comes out of nowhere.
Just run. Bugaloon. Which one are you?
That door is only functional in the first game. It's not this way. It's the door behind you.
I think this one's
I
also...
can't even go that way, Sora, huh? Yeah, the one next to the Link portal.
That one. Third.
Yep. Alright, let's see if we can beat the boss in time. I'm curious, actually.
I do forget, does the boss's health reset if you,
Yes, it does.
Alright. Oh, heck yeah, it's one of these things I haven't been engaging with.
I got it, Riku. It's working. People through for us.
I love the design. With a Dream Eater with a good design, that never happens.
The boss. Will do.
I think you don't really see much in this series. A boss rush? This is weird. It kind of feels like they ran out. They, like, wanted to do a more unique fight, but didn't have the time, I guess. I don't know. This fight is very hard, though, because, like, the bosses don't feel harder themselves, but the arena is just really tiny. And you have to fight 3 bosses in a row. Oh, you can always use these if you need a breather and want to do some quick damage. I think you overshot him.
Such a weird try.
Oh! In reality, shift him. Oh! Okay, there we go. I think you killed him before he could use his DM, actually. I love his piano key wings.
Can I actually hit the spell like
No,
this?
you can't. He's invincible.
Oh, Gargoyle time.
This guy again. You might have this. Oh, he's weak to balloon. Are you hitting his crotch? What?
Go for where it hurts. Where it hurts.
I think you have this. Oh!
That was my first death.
That's your first death.
Dang!
I think. Did I die earlier?
You did.
Yeah.
Let's retry it.
Maybe you could replace your commands with something more. Oh no! Okay, okay. This is. Yeah. Let's see what these. Oh! Oh! That's his ultimate attack. Wow, that did barely anything.
What a clown move for you guys.
That's a fun animation, come on. Oh, he's doing it again. Yeah, when he turns into a hammer and just tries to slam you, that's what he does. That's what he's doing. Though if he misses, he's just stuck on the ground with his legs sticking out. It's really funny.
Alright, summon him. I only have limited time here, Spelican.
If you have to back out of this again, if you want to just use a Drop Me Not just to do this fight and then drop when you're done, that could be cool too. Because you have to beat both Traverse Town as both characters here in order to unlock the next set of worlds. I don't think you're gonna have time this time. Yeah, I don't know. You're not beating these in 30 seconds. Dying might be ideal here, actually.
Come on, hit me!
Oh no.
Oh, come
Oh,
on!
that was unfortunate.
Come on!
Hold on.
Yeah, how do you want to do this?
Okay, I'll just do it and then like accelerator. Actually, that's not going to be super useful. Back attack. Affinity gain. Okay.
One time I wanted him, he's like, no, I can't do that. That's illegal. I get to check my DM. First, I gotta put things into my watch later on YouTube.
Traverse Town? Why am I back?
I love you, watch later tab. You are my best friend.
I started using that recently too.
Yeah. So people are like, oh, why you need the watch later tab? It's helpful to have it in a list.
I was hoping.
You know what I need.
When did Sora get here?
And then when I get home, it helps my numbers go down part of my brain, where I watch the other videos I missed. while I was out.
Wait. Did you see that Smiley did?
No, I was too busy talking about how much I like the watch later function.
Now, let's get down to the
I know Joshua said that the other person was already here to both characters? That's a little
Joshua lives in 2 timelines.
does.
lightning. Pretty powerful ones, too. The others are on a mission to stop it.
That was me drinking water. You guys gotta drink yours now.
You mean Shiki and her friends?
That's right. They all found their game partners, and Shiki is over fighting in the other Traverse Town.
That's pretty much exactly what he said to Sora.
Yeah.
Good to hear.
I think Riku gets a more in-depth explanation to how the two worlds work. The parallel worlds work with each other.
Sora wouldn't understand.
Yeah, I know. So he tells it to Riku instead.
Wasting my time on this anime clown.
There's something else you need to know. These 2 Traverse Towns separated by the portal. I was under the impression they were parallel worlds.
Oh,
Looks like I was wrong.
what are they?
That's where it gets tricky. After you and Sora left, Shiki crossed the portal to join her game partner. Did you notice players have a mission timer inscribed on their hands? Well,
That's
when
just
she got
the
to
Tawui thing.
Shiki had more time left on her clock than her partner. And when Beat's partner crossed over from the other side, she had less time left.
So
Did you keep
differently here.
The rectangular fingers.
So what?
the box? You
True of any
ever seen? You don't use Tumblr, so no. There was this picture. It was a drawing study PS1 hand, and it's a picture of a PS1 hand. But you look at the medium, and the medium says paint. And someone painted a PS1 hand. It was my favorite thing.
But it doesn't. Ergo, they are not parallel worlds.
You mean there's a past and a future?
No. Impossible. The worlds are clearly separate.
Wow.
It's not just time that sets them apart. As you yourself noted, every world flows at its own pace, which tells me that for all their similarities, these are 2 distinct worlds.
Distinct worlds?
Yes. But this is all conjecture.
Sure, whatever. Just go with it.
Same world imagined by 2
You know, the easiest way to
The
get through
same world imagined by 2 people.
We're in
The dream.
Man, that was a big drop, but I sure went the distance, didn't I?
It doesn't really matter one bit to me or my friends. But to you and Sora, I think it might be a vital clue.
Right.
Stop talking.
So it's 2 copies of the same world.
Oh no.
Right back.
They're not parallel worlds.
They're yada yada something, just go with it.
Okay, okay. Yay, Lyra. Okay.
Your turn to to adore your Dream Eaters.
I like flipping around.
It is fun to go into a crevice and just go nuts. Go stupid, go crazy. Sorry.
You know what? Hold on. Put Spirit in.
Alright, you can do it from this menu, huh?
Yeah, I keep telling you to. You're like, oh no, that's too hard.
Because it is. Which one do they switch out with?
The one that's not in your party?
No, but what if I want to switch out a specific one?
Then you select the one you want to switch out.
Too much. It's too much. I like touchscreens.
It was better on the 3DS, but like, it's really not that hard.
I refuse to learn.
You payback grade.
Because we were also, before recording, like, you know, the intro plays, and I was talking to Adam about it. It's because, in the intro, you have, like, Mickey conducting
Yeah.
in silhouette, and, like, the anime thing going on screen. But in the 3DS version, like, Mickey's on the bottom screen. And that's the coolest thing ever.
That blew 17-year-old me away.
No way. Like, they did really get creative with a lot of, like, DS and 3DS gimmicks.
I love this design.
So sharp. I love him. I love giraffes. They should be used more.
Oh, okay. When it bends down, it's casting thunder. Yeah, that enemy is just basically, hey, what if we put every thunder thing in one monster?
What if we made every angle on a giraffe pointy?
Close distance, good. Thunder Dash is going to be my final loadout. Oh, wait. Okay, when you're doing this, you can only be hit with magic, I think. There we go.
Cool animal that, like, isn't really utilized a lot when it comes to, like, designs for monsters. Not even specifically Pokemon.
The Jerboa.
Mmm.
I have a Jerboa character. Stress Kid.
About capybaras.
Capybara. I feel like Capybara is a bit too... It's like the Shiba, it's like it didn't get used that much, but then became a meme, and now you just see it everywhere.
You think of any cool ocean... There are so many cool ocean creatures. Vampire. They're fish. Isopods. I'm always surprised, like, there's not too many isopods.
There we go. You know, I've been thinking of recently about having Stress Kid go by he, it pronouns.
Ooh, let's go, gamers.
It's-
Let's go. And the gamers is spelled Gaymers. Did I spell it correct? No. How do I spell words? I could never do that. Thank God for autocorrect. His hair
This
beating
scene-
books is so cool.
It's a good design. I just hate this fight. You fight him later, too.
Yeah.
It's like the worst. It's like the hardest Sora fight.
What was that noise?
Whoa, whoa!
Did they shoot the voice actor?
Oh man, I lost!
I'm Rhyme. Riku, right? Sorry, my partner's acting like a doofus.
Stupid dumb
Your
partner.
partner is like a 6-year-old child.
And garnish my reputation.
Since when? You burned that bridge.
You don't realize this until you get, like, older. But, like, anime characters are, like, teenagers, and you're like, why are these teenagers doing this thing? The first time I watched Full Metal Alchemist, I'm like, why is everyone so weirded out that a 15-year-old is in the military? And now watching Full Metal Alchemist, I'm like, oh my god, there's a 15-year-old in the military!
Beat looks and talks like a punk, but there's a heart of gold in there somewhere.
Yeah. He's come through for me.
It might be that way for the inverse, like, you know, a 15-year-old's gonna watch that and look up to the character, maybe.
Oh, yeah,
That's
that-
probably the intention.
That's, like, definitely the case for, like, a lot of this stuff. But, like, once you become, like, an adult, you're like, oh my god. Because a lot of my characters are teenagers, because a lot of the stuff I try making, like, is aimed for teenagers, or I want it to be. But, you know, it's not really made yet. But, like, it does make sense. Like, I do got a lot of adult characters, but a lot of the cast are teens. And it's, like, more relatable for them. Like, teenagers... Well, it was Kazuo Umes, who's a, manga author. Love him. Cat-Eyed Boy, Drifting Classroom, Orochi, he does stuff with children, and he mostly does horror. And what he said, it's easiest to do that because kids like are like the bigger emotions and like the fear is like easier to believe coming from kid characters.
I can see
So
that.
like a character being stupid is more acceptable when they're a child. Despite like the internet being like, why is this kid character acting like a kid? But it is fun to write with adults. I've been adding a lot more adults to my stuff. Destroy, kill, maim.
Okay, that's a Spirit! I love your run cycle!
You just got two goobers on the field. Two absolute...
Just have two floppy friends just moving around.
Two floppy friends.
God, I've learned that I love floppy character designs. Like, I just love when it's like, not 100% solid. Like, it's so fun.
It's fun when it's a new...
Oh my god!
Oh no, it's...
Actually, wait, hold on. Okay, this is funny. Like, you have this whole gang of, like, a dozen of these charging at you, but when the fight actually starts, there's, like, 3 of them. And then they just stop, because that's how their idol works.
This is the first time we're seeing the dinos, too.
Yeah, we saw the Drill Sires earlier. This is a recolor of the Drill Sire. Is it really a recolor?
A different animal.
Yeah.
They just have, like, the same body shape.
How this game does a recolor is just kind of strange. Because, like, it's like they'll keep the bones of the thing the same, but they'll, like, completely remodel it. Because, like, you have this Triceratops monster, and then you have the Drill Sire, which is a rhinoceros, but, like, they have very similar animations and attacks. It's kind of like how the 2 bugs are, like, 2 different types of bugs.
That thing is actually really cool.
I like it. Like, they are recolors, but, like, they're recolors without being lazy, you know?
Like, they do something different with it, so you get more variety with animals.
Gotcha. God, it loves hitting that angle when I finish with Thunder Dash.
It loves a Riku shoes.
The shoes. His shoes are cool, though.
The entire outfit is cool. It's, like, so simple, but you get just
Sarah Taylor. Good.
Like a simple outfit, but it looks nice. Hey. Why can you just do that?
That's how he teleports.
I wish I knew more.
Those little spike balls are called portals, and the interesting in this game, they return in 3. I never quite understood what they are conceptually, but they look cool. Oh wait, that's blocked off as Riku.
Yeah, he can't break a few boxes. Despite the fact that he always breaks a few boxes. Despite the fact he does
I can
so much
snipe
stuff.
these guys, but I don't think it's gonna hit. No, okay.
You just gave them a little show. Get wrecked.
Would be that way? Okay.
Love all the frogs, and what they do is they just give them slightly different hats.
Yeah.
And you have, like, normal rapier, a sword, and then a, like, weird bumpy sword, and then frying pan. Like, they're fun. It's fun. Oh, how we wish we got more of you.
Gotcha.
Can Lyra even keep up with you? She's very short legs. Very
I
short.
don't think she has legs.
Well, she has her flipper. She hops.
Imagine if I ever commissioned a run cycle for Lyra, she would, like, actually run like a seal.
Like the caterpillar.
Yeah. I think it'd look funny. I always underestimate how fast those, or overestimate how quickly those guys shoot. You're gonna be that way back? Okay, well, boom. Yep, dark, or... A counter blast counts as a magic attack, so I'll just blast it with magic.
Alright, Portal. Do you want these guys instead of your fun guys?
Nah.
You gotta run.
This is the shortest world in the game, is Riku.
Hmm.
Yeah, because I think this is it. There's not even a boss.
Yo, it's my street. What you doing here? No. Oh, God.
Yep, and then you fight him.
Then I do all the heavy lifting.
Riku doesn't even get a boss here. It's a nice change of pace. Like, it catches you off guard a little, but, you know.
We've got an ally on the other side. Don't worry. well, I still don't like it.
Oh no!
Good listener, Beat. You're like a sponge, really.
Me? I'm not a sponge. I'm just me.
Just so stupid.
Daisuke no Jo Bito.
Joshua gives me Nagito vibes. I hate him for that.
Is that a Dango Bongo
That's
thing?
a Danganronpa character. That's the character that wants to kill everyone but also wants to be very nice about it.
Oh, the one that Tumblr likes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's definitely a Tumblr sexy man.
Oh, he is. I see him against my will every day.
It's time to go.
I don't even follow any Danganronpa fans. He's just there.
I'm really not a fan of that series anymore, honestly. I don't know.
Did you say like your video you did on it like really put you off of it? Or at least the, fan
comments, yeah. I mean, I did make some mistakes in that video, but like, anime fans are kind of toxic when you piss them off. I don't know.
Oh, I know, Adam. That's what I am. That's
no
what I'm
offense,
part of.
guys. Like, I know a lot of you like that video, but I just don't really like it that much anymore.
I don't got it.
You and Sora would break
The
your
anime
necks on
fandom
this.
stuff, I just give up on half of it. Like sometimes there's series that I adore, which is just like I'm not gonna be part of this fandom.
I mean, one of my like key mantras for doing stuff online is to avoid fandoms. Like, there's a lot of stuff I like that's cringe. You know, I like Sonic, I like Undertale, but like I just avoid the fandoms entirely when it comes to stuff like this.
Like, I think fandoms can be fun, especially for making friends. I've made a lot of pretty good friends like out of fandom.
And I've been told that this gives me some interesting perspectives. Like, they've heard some opinions from me and for all the stuff they've never heard before, and I think that's interesting.
Just look into like the fandoms I am part of.
Yummy cup.
It's the Yummy Cup.
Don't talk to me about your yummy cup.
It's fun to be in like
Alright,
the
let's
Magical
go.
Girl fandom.
Alright, ready to
and
get
have-
back into hell.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna spawn right on the boss.
Let's do Defense Gain and then let's do Magic Gain.
I once got a comment. Wait, sliding block? What's that? Ooh! You don't have to. I know you don't want to, but I once got a comment. I forgot where it was, but like someone told me they think I'm a very interesting person because my two favorite series are Kingdom Hearts and Cook Serve Delicious. I'm like, yeah, what? How much of a Venn diagram is that? Like, that's something you would never get from like someone who engages in a fandom. I feel. I don't know. Like, I like confusing action RPGs, and I love good-looking food sims.
Like you'd be surprised of how weirdly toxic like fandoms for stuff get.
Yeah.
Especially in the anime like side of things.
There were a couple other reasons why I kind of grew out of Danganronpa, but like that's the big one.
Like there's some series that I love, but I don't consider me to be like part of the fandom for.
Yeah.
Just sometimes I think it's like fun to actually like participate in like fandom stuff despite it all.
There
That's
we go.
Number
Okay.
one.
I love trying to swing at him. 'Cause you can, like, hit in the bubble. Like, there's not a field around him, he's just invincible. It's very odd. You can use Comet. Actually, using the single ones... Oh, wait, no, it's Ragnarok now.
Did I use it?
You want to. Is one incapacitated? There we go. I forgot what this one does, actually. Oh, it's this one, yeah.
They would cause Ragnarok, Lucifer and Mephisto, they would.
It just, it summons a lot of light abilities and isn't really that good. I think using the two of them individually would have done way better.
Well, it was good to try it anyway.
Yeah. One Dream Eater I would actually really recommend for this fight is the S-Card Glow or the Tamashii, because Roll Call rams you in between like a wall in these things and does a lot of damage. You realize it does an explosion attack when it gets up, right? Like, I've seen you get hit by that every time.
I just took it out.
Yeah. And now, you fight one of Riku's bosses for some reason? Yeah, this was a last-minute addition. You got this.
You say that, I'll gumble it up
No,
somehow.
you got this, you got this. You can reality shift him. He keeps raising your drop. What is the highest you've ever seen the drop gauge?
Don't remember. Because I don't really pay attention to the drop gauge normally.
There we go. New drop bonus.
Ooh! Look at that one, lightning! What are the demons possessing my phone talking about?
Do we have to do that minigame from Later Alligator?
Oh god. That's what it actually feels like to go online every day.
Hey, Keyhole, you're appearing a little early.
No.
Wait, someone's using that as a portal? I forgot about that, actually.
Man, everything's a portal, huh?
I think portals are kind of a lazy plot,
We'll just have to let it go.
like detail. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, let's open up like something that lets you go somewhere else. Like it's cool conceptually, but I feel like too many series use it in kind of a lazy way.
For me, a portal is just there to get some appeal to the next point in the plot.
Yeah.
Well,
Like, if a story's about travel, it's gonna be about travel. The portal is there because it doesn't need to be about travel. Sometimes things are in the story because, like, it's not what the author wants to focus on.
I feel like it's kind of a cliche to use a portal to summon monsters. I don't know.
It just depends mostly on its use. With the case of most things, it pretty much only depends on, like, how it is used.
Yeah.
Thanks. It wasn't easy.
We don't have to animate his mouth.
We did it, guys. We did it.
Wow, Neku, you've changed.
Huh? You think?
Yeah, you're less dorky.
What?
We might see Neko in my party pretty soon.
Once you find your friend Sora, you should come hang
Oh,
out
did
with
you
us.
forget about that one Dream Eater that looks like Neko for
Oh,
some
yeah,
reason?
that's right.
Alright, so, I don't know if I should have said that yet, but yeah, that's gonna be one of the ones I want to use for my final party.
Spoilers for this.
Yeah, I might as well just say what they are. The other is the Electricorn. Both of these require dream pieces from Symphony of Sorcery, so I will be doing that world first when we get to that episode.
Let me out, let me out,
Let me out.
let me get out
So
of here.
once again, I am doing the harder worlds first.
That's the way it
That's
goes.
just how I play these games. Knockout Punch.
How I have it. I have the spiky blade. Oh my god, it's Pete! Oh my god, we are gonna see him. Oh, I wanna go.
They're not gonna tie her up, they're just gonna have him hold her the whole time.
She is
While she A poses in place.
she's just blinking.
Plans for dear Pete and for all.
Just wish it was these
I
guys more often.
completely forgot this happened.
Pete.
News for you. That day's never gonna come.
I've seen people call them the Jesse James of this universe. I guess I can see it.
They're just like the less threatening villains that they mostly throw at you.
Yeah, I mean, B-villains are really important to a series this big. Like, you can't just have the biggest, baddest villain every time, because that gets kind of boring after a while.
Like, you need your henchmen, or you need your funny little guys and part of different
you
groups.
need your bumbling idiots, you know?
To use the term, you need your jobbers.
Choppers.
Ominous permutation.
Need your dorks, but I would love if Maleficent was actually the main villain. Just stayed goofy. What if she got the World of Chaos or whatever the heck that was?
Trouble just for that. What is it you're really after?
Kingdom Hearts.
Very perceptive. I presume.
Oh,
Her
Maleficent.
neck has like insect
Discover words.
Like
texture to it.
segmentation.
Yeah.
Like draconic, like dragon.
You know
No, bug.
Is she a human?
Oh, she's a fairy.
Oh, she's a fairy.
Like a dark fairy.
Huh.
You keep Gaslight Girl Boss.
Looks almost like a dark elf.
I guess, like the fae. Like
Yeah.
generally the fae speaking.
Yeah.
I also love how she has 2 popped collars. One isn't enough for her. She needs 2. It's given camp.
However,
God, I love Maleficent. She's just like a good, cool look for a character.
me to contain. It seemed I
Such a simple design that I adore. It's so tasty.
Of course, I could go about conquering other worlds in my own
Disney's always like, we're gonna give the cooler design to the villains.
data for all the worlds. Do you not?
Alright, did you play Recoded?
No, I did not.
This is like one of 2 times in the series Recoded is actually referenced. Yeah.
Why did they put in clown sound effects?
Because that's what happened in Recoded.
The clown sound effects?
No,
What is that picture?
I don't know who that is.
Mickey, who are on your walls? I like seeing Mickey get mad, because he's just a little guy.
I see you have failed to
Can't you just, like,
recognize the future.
can't, like, Minnie, like, cast, like, kill
Yeah,
everyone in the room?
she can cast Faith. One of the strongest Final Fantasy spells.
Minnie Mouse is the most powerful.
Oh no.
Oh, it is time.
Yeah! that's
Why
the move
couldn't you
from
do that,
2.
like, a second before?
Doesn't...
Can we have them kiss on screen?
If this was realistic, they would have gone blown back. That move is so overpowered, it feels like she's escorting you during that mission. Apparently there's a speedrun trick during that called Push the Mouse. You can... You can... Did you know that she has a hitbox and you can physically push her to the exit? And apparently if you're, like, really perfect with it, it's faster than calling her over. They call it Push the Mouse.
Why are speedrunning names like that?
I love speedrun names.
I love them too, but why are there half of them called that? Time for the most big visual whiplash I've ever seen.
I want to show this scene to someone who's never played this series before.
He's just so tall compared to them.
It's like 7 foot something.
What is the tallest Kingdom Hearts character?
My name is Lee.
It might be Axel, I don't know.
Got it memorized?
He just said Lee Adam, don't dead him.
He swaps back later,
He
doesn't
just gives up, he's like, yeah.
Okay, fine, you can call me Axel.
It's the more
Okay, you want to learn about what happened in Recoded?
Not really, but oh god,
Okay,
he's
okay.
taking it away from me!
Gemini was surprised to find a mysterious
No.
message in one of his journals, which will
God, I'm gonna talk to the demons on my phone. It's you. You uploaded a video, Adam.
Yeah, right now.
Try Mouse House, a beta.
I found a lot of random stuff on itch. Can you take the controller back?
No, I'm watching videos on the
Our
YouTube.
generation is doomed. We can't get off our phones.
Can't get off our damn phones.
Oh, that's Data Riku.
Man,
Aaron, take away the text. I want to see this one.
that is that button. What's going on in the monitor?
That's. Oh, this was when they revealed that they got sucked into the data computer somehow.
Oh,
It's super freaky. Like Data Server opens the door and they're just there, and they're like, "Oh God, where are we?"
And also, why that picture again?
They never explain who that is.
Let's see what the next thing on this slide.
You gotta play Recoded.
I gotta play and replay a lot of Kingdom Hearts games.
Recoded's like it's not really plot important, but it's fun, you know.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Like, I get Kingdom Hearts because I get anime. It's like, I get the base appeal without fully understanding.
Wow, they skipped a lot of the game. Like, nothing happens in this one. Like, you can tell it started as a... Like, this was, like, a Japan-only phone game that they remade for the DS internationally. So, like, originally didn't have any plot significance, so they just kind of shoehorned some in.
I'm like, okay, figure it out.
Do you want to start the next set of worlds?
Ew, I
Let's
think that
go.
would be fun. Until, like, I drop or something.
What are you going to start with?
Well, let me get there first.
I'm going to start with Symphony, because I want the Dream Eaters I want to use permanently.
Just gonna play the way fully intended. Yep, we're
34 to 26. Alright, let's go.
I am going to France again.
I don't... Yeah, okay. This is something I hear some people criticize. Like, this world we're going to and Notre Dame, a lot of people think look a little too similar. They're both...
Oh my god, I love this world. I forgot.
They're both based on France. So there are 2 French worlds in this game.
You know, I wonder what country has gotten, like, the most,
Oh, definitely France. Disney loves France.
Yeah.
Isn't there a Disneyland France?
Well, there's a Disneyland for, like, in most countries, Adam.
Yeah.
There's a Disney... Yeah, there's... If there's a country, there's probably a Disneyland in it.
How did you make that? Oh my god.
Because I love this world, Adam. I don't know why, but just this... I love so many of the worlds in this game.
I've actually never seen this movie. One of very few Disney movies I've not seen the movie for.
Well, this is also probably... I really love this movie, too. Well, it's more of a short... Is it actually... Is it
Like, I
considered
know
a movie?
it was like a direct-to-DVD one, but like it's one of the good ones I hear.
Yeah, it's one of just like the like Mickey going on an adventure, and I love those ones, guys. I love Mickey Mouse.
I think this is the one and only time in the series they base a world off a straight-to-DVD movie. Very unique. Will you stop ramming into stuff? You're gonna get a bronze.
Love I love the Musketeers. I love the Musketeer.
There we go. The Musketeers.
The Musketeers. Just think back to like that Musketeer anime where,
Do you remember?
or the Dog Musketeer anime.
Yeah, do you remember the retranslated thing I sent you?
Yes.
Okay, so I was talking on a
what I
stream with someone once, and he had this great idea to like do this with other Disney worlds from this series, and I forgot just about all of them except this one, which translated to, pardon my French here, Musketeers fuck the world. What?
I love Mickey Mouse. He's like so good. Why must he be associated with Disney? Why must he be the face of Disney?
He's too good for Disney.
I love Mickey Mouse.
Just casually walks in. Alright, so that's the
Because
Duck
we had to hang
Eaters.
out with them before they were like professional and stuff.
Are you okay?
And you're gonna hang out with Mickey before he's like a king and he's just a goober just like you?
What?
Mickey's my best friend. I'm getting emotional about
Is
this.
this like what happened with Jiminy and Tron?
Mickey is my best friend, and I'm gonna save him from Disney as soon as I can. I promise you, Boo, I promise. I'm gonna save you.
It's asleep. I don't get it.
You okay? What's wrong?
Oh, I was wondering.
Just a little guy.
Did you didn't equip the knockout punch?
Oh no, I did not. Well, I could probably do that soon.
Yeah.
It's a
I know. You came from another world, right?
Huh?
He knows.
He knows.
My name's Mickey. I'm working on a problem. That's why I'm in this world, being a musketeer.
So, am I in a world the king visited that I don't know about? A
You're in
world
the
of-
king's backstory. I like backstory world. It's good. I like running around memories.
Confused. Look out!
And guys, France is good.
You know, my universe could easily do that thing where just monsters appear out of nowhere. I don't like what they did to the reality shift in this one. There is a reason for like why monsters appear randomly sometimes. It's like, in my universe, the reason they're given is that monsters manifest where hope has been lost.
Yeah.
Which I think it's conceptually broad enough that, like, it makes sense, but you can still do a lot with it. It's our first time seeing the Mimi Bunny as an enemy, too, which means we can probably get it as an actual Dream Eater now.
Because they do have a bunch of different stories, and a lot of them do have, like, different reasons on, like, why the monsters are in them.
Yeah. I actually want to look something up.
And sometimes most of the reason, actually, why the monsters are there is just because, like, the world is like that. I like vague explanations for, like, a world-building stuff, because sometimes I feel like if you get, like, too into, like, the details...
This is the weirdest enemy, by
Why
the
do
way.
you guys like this? I said I like it when, like, explanations for stuff is vague, because sometimes I think if you get, like, too in the weeds of, like, we must have a scientific explanation for everything,
Yeah, that-
it's like, it, like, takes away the mystic stuff, and it's like, guys, just, like, you don't need to explain things, you can just, like, let stuff happen.
It's literally metachlorians. You know what that is?
That's the Star Wars thing,
That's
right?
the Star Wars thing. It's like, yeah, they're just space wizards, but no, let's give a biological explanation for how they work. It's like a gene. Like, no, that's not as fun.
Like, you guys...
Unless you start with that from the start. Like, it's just, I don't know, it kind of ruins the magic for some people.
I think I'm just
Oh,
like,
another enemy, the Halberd.
I love these guys, too. I think I use this one as
I
well.
always confuse the two birds. There
It's
we
the
go.
fun guy. So here's a challenge for most of your stories. Don't explain a few things. Just leave it up to, like, interpretation and vagaries. Where do the monsters come from? They come from the woods.
They manifest where hope has been lost.
Yeah, that's, like, vague enough to, like, be cool, while still, like, being an explanation.
I sure owe you one. Some musketeer I turned out to be.
Whoa! Where's the bad guys?
They're your best friends.
They
They're all
use
your...
the word manifest each time, too. It's just a cool word to me. I remember him bonking into the wall.
Oh no, you've been Mandela'd.
I've been Mandela'd in Dream Drop Distance. I do have a couple Mandela effects for this series.
You've been playing it for, like, your entire life, so, like, you're bound to.
Yeah, like Rampart Fantasy when it's actually Rampant Fantasy.
Do you know when, like, you're a kid and, like, you watch something that scares the crap out of you, and then you go back to adult and it's, like, when you watch it again when you're an adult, it's, like, not scary in the slightest, and you're
Yeah.
like, what are you thinking?
To meet you.
I had a adult say once that modern cartoons aren't good because they aren't scary anymore, and I'm just like, you may also just be, like, in your 20s now, and not 5.
I remember as a kid, we had a VHS for a Toy Story thing, and they had a behind-the-scenes thing afterwards. And at one point, the guy said something along the lines of, like, we strive to have a unique experience every time. Which, you know, that's kind of just a generic thing to say about a movie you're trying to hype. But, like, how my child brain interpreted that is that the movie is different every time you watch it. So I remember I rewatched it looking for differences, and I'd like, you know, because I was a dumbass kid. The movie's like an hour and a half long. I'm like, oh, that's a little different from what I remember. I'm like, it was like many worlds interpreting Toy Story. It's
The Thing?
yeah, The Thing. Thank you.
Toy Story terrified me as a kid because of that baby spider.
Here's for like a minute and a half.
Yeah, and that
collectively.
minute and a half of State of My Nightmares. Yes! Yes!
Alright, Musketeers, fuck the world. And if you were allowed to have profanity in thumbnails, I would totally do that.
You can just YouTube censor Musketeers frick the world.
Overnight Musketeers.
Do I want to see a flashback?
Do you want to see it?
I like Musketeers. I like
I want
Musketeers.
to see if the shop has the ingredients we need to make the Mimi
Oh, that's
bunny.
right. You've had like something pulled up on your phone this entire time. I just want to see the Musketeers. I'm here for Minnie.
Why is Minnie dressed like a vampire? What?
Minnie. I'm gonna rewatch this movie as soon as I go downstairs. Oh no, Pete has Lucifer facial hair.
Yeah, I've heard a video essay about old school Disney stuff, and they kind of put it in a way I kind of liked. These characters always do something different in every episode. So, like, how it was described is, like, these characters are more actors. And if you look at, like, the culture of, like, how actors were treated back then, or, like, how, you know, people perceived movies, that makes a lot of sense. It's like, people don't really personify a character that has, like, a canon, you know? They see, like...
It's the Muppets.
Yeah, it's a Muppet thing. Yeah, Muppets did this, too.
It was also very common in, like, old manga as well. Like, oh god, I know very specifically with Osamu Tezuka, like, he would have a cast of characters that he'd, like, rotate out.
Yeah.
So they'd play, like, very different roles, and, like, each thing. And I remember watching a Tezuka anime before I knew this happened, and I'm like, why was this guy in Dororo and then in Astro Boy?
Yeah.
But, like, it happened. And I think it's something that, like, should be used more, because I think it is, like, very cool to have just, like, a cast of characters that you, like, just circle out. And it is, like, a Muppet thing. I want to see Sora everywhere. But, yeah, it's, like, I don't know why they don't really do that much anymore. It's like they play a role, and, like, they're archetypes, because, like, every story is filled with archetypes, and all these characters have archetypes, too. Like, Goofy's the goofy one, Donald's the sarcastic one, Mickey's the main character.
Yeah. It's like, they typecast their cartoon characters. Well, it's okay because they're cartoon characters.
Yeah,
you know?
it's like, use it more, and you see it again with, like, a lot of, like, especially the older Muppet movies, because, like, a lot of the newer Muppet movies, like, oh, they are the Muppets, but, like, a lot of older ones, Muppet Treasure Island, Muppet this, Muppet that, Muppet Christmas Carol. It's like,
But don't talk about Muppets Lost in Space. I know a friend who loves Muppets, but he hates that one.
Can I do anything with my... Oh, yeah.
Can I check the shop real quick?
That's right, you want to do that, you can take the remote.
Okay,
Alright, Sora has now been taken over by an evil entity.
Okay, hold on, what do we get? What the hell is Time Storm? Do you want that?
Yeah, pick that up for me.
Okay.
I may or may not equip that, but I'll just have it for fun.
Zero Gravira, Sparkra, Sonic Impact, Wake Up Block, Counter Aura, Rampant Fantasy.
Rampart.
Ooh.
Fishbone.
Fishbone. Mimi Bunny. Mimi time. Good night, Mr. DeMissile. Okay, so...
That video circulated around Twitter again, and I can't be happier about that.
Okay, so you just want the command from Mimi Bunny.
That's pretty much it, yes.
So you don't care if it's F rank.
You can make it a sucky bunny, I don't care.
Okay, don't talk to me about your sucky bunny. Okay, so it's like... We don't have it. Okay,
Oh,
it's
no.
You need Intrepid, Fancy, and Troubling Figment for an F rank. What about an E rank?
It's quite troubling.
Do we have the Intrepid?
We can just see if we can make it.
Yeah, let's see if we can make it. I'm still in control. Are you okay with this?
Oh yeah, go in
Okay.
control. You're just making guys. Oh, there it is right there. That is a...
We don't have the Intrepid Fancy.
Can we make it through the create your own guy?
Past that point, it's too high a rank to really factor in my opinion.
Yeah,
Can we purchase That also asks for intrepid fancy. Okay, fine. We'll just see what we can make then.
We can just wait a bit. If we get it through luck, we can. If not, it's not the end of the world. Because we're getting a lot of, like, different attacks and items now.
Yeah.
Because, like, I typically, like, get my guys as soon as possible, then don't really bother to do stuff.
I'm just gonna make some random stuff. That's alright.
No, go ahead.
Maybe they'll have abilities I want to grind for off screen.
So I typically don't do that, so I am given a bigger selection of moves.
Yeah, give me a name.
For a beetle, let's name him first character. This character.
Hold on.
Oh, you got it before me. Oh, this is...
This correct. This correct. Great.
We did it. You're off to a great start already.
You wanted to use this one?
Yeah, but we got my bunny and I like it more.
Okay.
I like my bunny
So I'm
more.
just gonna make Sir Karu.
Well, we'll call this one Lucy, because that's Lucifer's nickname.
I was gonna name it Ardust.
Name
because
it-
it's a very basic animal with a sword. Not a bear,
Let's
but
name it Lucy Ardust.
Lucy Ardust? Okay.
Oh, there it goes. Do you want me to put it back in your ear?
Lucy. I would have, like, my first thought is I did want to name one of the bear guys Ardust, but they're way too big. Ardust is just a tiny animal.
It's like you need to find the right thing that fits.
Katsu Steed. We're probably not gonna use.
No.
I remember using this once and really liking it, though.
Yeah, a lot of the Dream Eaters are very good, and you guys should experiment with them.
Sea
But we know
horses are one of those animals that don't look real.
like, they're so silly.
What are these things? Like, what Darwinism just basically said, hey, let's make like a sea snake, but give it a horse head. Like, how does that work?
Call this one Beyblade.
Beyblade?
It's spelled with an E-B-E-Y. But no, we can spell it like that, Bay as an ocean. No, it's...
Is that how it's spelled?
It's B-E-Y.
B-E-Y? I've never seen this show.
It's very embarrassing that
I think it was
Beyblade...
a little after my time.
Oh, it was. It was my...
It was your time.
Specifically Metal Fight Beyblade with Jinga and the gang. I love them. Embarrassingly, that is a show that I probably watched, like, the most. Like, the anime I've, like, rewatched the most. Fishbone.
I like the fish money.
Is
I'm not
this-
gonna use it,
Is
but...
this toast?
Yeah, this is burnt toast. As a kid, we had a fish name... I think it was just me who had it.
We started out with 2 fish, and because when you're a kid you don't really know, or like pet stores don't know how to take care of fish correctly, but when you're a kid you're like, oh, the pet store knows. Red Ribbon, like, she died like after maybe a couple weeks, but burnt toast like lasted years, like, despite it all.
I remember as a kid I also had a fish, or not as a kid. This was like 4 years ago. It was a fish called, do you remember Jet Lag?
Yeah, it was your beta
a
fish.
beta fish. It died in under a year, and like I called them. I asked online too. I took care of it perfectly, but I guess it was just near death anyway. I don't know.
Especially there's a very big like problem with a lot of like how pet stores like tell you to take care of fish. Like the tank you had was too small actually for it.
I like to think that they got like some kind of license revoked, because the next time I went to that pet store they didn't have any fish or animals anymore.
Yeah,
it was just a pet supply store at that point.
Yeah, which is what a lot of I think places should be doing now, because a lot of animal husbandry is like stuck in like the 80s. Pretty much like the only like animal husbandry that is like correct is like dog, but like taking care of like cats, taking care of fish and like gerbils and like other smaller rodents and like lizards, like all that stuff is like stuck like way back in the 90s, and like people don't really know like what you're supposed to do with animals.
Yeah.
But like pet stores, it's like, oh, it's easy to market like this hamster with a tiny cage that the hamster can't live in. It's for your kid, you know.
I'm gonna use this opportunity to... How do you spell this name? I always forget. I love this name, but...
So yeah, that do a lot of research on animals and don't trust what pet stores tell you, because they are not telling you the right thing most of the time.
I'm gonna name this after one of my favorite fictional characters.
I already see it on your screen, and I agree. RuPaul Drag Race.
Like, this is one of my... The Rudolph video essay I did is one of my favorite things I've ever made, and I got, like, no views.
That sucks.
Yeah.
You make a lot of good video essays.
I
Adam.
love my Rudolph videos so much.
A lot of your video essays are the ones that I put on repeat.
Aw.
When, like, because a lot of them are long and interesting, and I need something to listen to when I draw.
Tatsu Blaze.
And I guess I like supporting my brother a little bit, okay?
Thank you.
Okay, guys.
I got a name for this one, too, actually.
Beyblade 2.
Beyblade. At work, they have, like, a
Beyblades.
little Rudolph plush on a shelf. I don't know why it's there,
Emotional
but I
support.
sometimes I just give it a pet when I come into work.
It's for emotional support.
I'm gonna name it after a character from Golden Sun.
Ooh,
There we go.
Jenna.
Yeah, Jenna's cool.
Jenna.
The rare fire, like, character with healing magic.
Oh.
it's
I like because they cauterize the wounds.
it's called Aura. The move is called Aura and Cool Aura. Don't know why it just puts a little like wavy effect over your characters and they're just healed. Like, it's kind of cool. Not wrong horse.
Pegaslick.
Wrong horse. Pegaslick is like my least favorite enemy in this series.
I've been bodied by Pegaslick before.
I'm not wasting a fantasy on that.
Stupid cat.
That could be fun.
The Kanuki!
Yeah. That's exclusive to the HD version. Oh! Ooh!
Ooh!
You're gonna like this one.
Oh, yeah.
Malleable Fantasy. I'm actually gonna put something good in this one. We don't need 3 balloon res, right?
We need 10 so I can fill up my deck with a balloon res.
Okay, well, I'll buy you more if we need them. You're gonna like this one, actually.
Show him to me. Is this the one that's... It
This is the one that looks like Mickey.
Oh, God. Can we call him Meowky?
Meowky. Best friend!
He is my best friend.
Uh,
M-I-C-K-Y, so... M-K-Y.
yeah, there was a whole song that groomed our generation on how to perfectly spell Mickey.
What was that one?
Da 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 da.
Oh, yeah, it's
Da,
that
da,
one.
da, da, da.
That one.
You know, that's also the world theme for Disney Castle.
Right. Oh, God. In the recesses of my memory.
I have both fish.
So many fish. I do like how
There's only 2 fish.
I do like with
Ooh.
the T-Rex and the fish animals, they're all like, for the recolor, let's make them bones.
Let's just make it dead. I'm not using Chef Karoo. Frog legs are definitely not on this Foodmeister's menu. He's skilled of a skill and ready to serve up all kinds of surprises.
Don't serve me your surprise.
Frog surprise.
This is Kermit.
No, I'm naming it Papa Louie.
Oh, it's Papa Louie!
Yeah. Pyromanger is a cool word.
Pa.
Actually, wait. I'm gonna name it after my favorite Papa Louie character. Vincent. I think this is how you spell it. He's like a cool delivery guy. He just looks awesome, dude. I think that's how you spell it. I don't know.
That's what we're going with. Did we ever make a Prickle Man?
Pricklemane. I made a Pricklemane, yeah.
Alright. Just for the sake of making one, I was like, did we make it?
Alright, here you go.
Alright, let me hang out with my friends a little.
And then we'll probably leave it off there.
Yeah, let me just cut these guys a little. Oh, Mephisto, you're so high ranked. You're so popular, girl.
I think it maxes out at 9.
Yeah.
It's weird, because, like, you're kind of encouraged to swap them out a lot, so, like, unless I'm really grinding for it, I never get past, like, 5 of a lot of these. Oh, your disposition changed.
Oh.
Gourmand. I think that does the sucking attack more.
I do like it when it does the suck.
I do like the sucking attack. I just need to change Lyra's disposition. Hate that she's a half pint.
Alright, Lucy. See what I can do for you.
The recolors of these two are really funny. Like, one is a mage and the other is like a kung fu rabbit.
I love both of the bunnies so much.
Have you ever seen their idol?
I was not liking you right now. What's up?
Their idol does like a come at me pose, but like with the ears. It's really funny.
Yes, now to Kale!
You name your characters after demons, and then there's just Kale.
Yeah! And after my demon, and then there's Kale. I mean, I probably won't I probably won't start writing Solo stars for a very long time, but like, I do post about it a lot on my Twitter, and I occasionally put it on my Tumblr too. At least character designs. I design a lot of demons for it. Not because like I intend to like... A lot of the demons I'm designing now are just like background characters.
You're getting a lot of stuff. Are you glowing?
I think he's glowing.
Nice.
Yeah, but I just think it's fun to like design demons. I've been doing a lot of experimentation with like different body shapes and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like face shapes too. It's very fun. I like it when I figure out a new way to draw something and I'm like, oh, I'm never gonna stop doing that, huh? It's so fun, guys.
Collision magnet. Okay.
Oh, that's your...
I think you're done, unless there's one you get by, like, with a disposition you don't have yet.
No, let's go with you, Lucy.
25.
So...
Lucy, you're gonna be leveling up for a while.
Yeah. I want that right now. Magic boost, what does that lead to?
You probably want that. I think you should at least try that one.
Yeah, I'm nothing but a zero gravity sim.
Graviza is kind of unwieldy, but I think you might have a lot of fun with it. And fire resistance, fire windmill. I'm gonna make a note to get the Mimi Bunny off screen.
Alright, guys.
Right.
Can I fill up all 99 save files for this one?
Please don't. I think it actually takes up save, or like...
How many save Yeah, it's
99.
99.
Remember in the original release it was 2? It's
so hard because there's so many different Dream Eaters I want to play with.
Why would you give a creature capture game 2 save files?
At least
right, Pokemon? Like, what?
I'd like how Yokai Watch had 3 and then for the final game it was only 2.
Alright, well, have a good night.
Adios.